Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to quickly and basically weather your miniatures, which will be the shoulder pads, as people have commented before, and the leg parts of the model. So what we need for this tutorial is a pigment of some sort. I have the mink old rust here because I think it looks really good on black. But you can use any type of pigment, be it Forge World or any other company, for this tutorial. I'm going to use the ever-present Agrax Earthshade, which is used for everything, and some white. And as brushes, now this is the most important part because the tools are the most important thing when we're painting stuff. I got two really cocked up brushes. These are very old brushes. This one is really soft and you can make like a star pattern when you press it down. This one is again really old starter brush. This is slightly harder. I don't know why this happened, but it's always like a compact shape. And I got two good brushes. One of them is a number 1, slightly larger one. And my best brush, which is an old-timer Winsor Newton 7. This is a 301. This we will do the fine lines with. And you need obviously water and a piece of paper to dry your brushes. Now, we're gonna start with the shoulder pads. The first thing we're gonna do is make a stripped away feeling on these Templar insignia. What I'm gonna do is open up the white, take some with my crappy old brush, and then tap it onto the surface to get rid of the paint. And as you can see, I'm pressing on the brush to make it into a weird star shape, just like that. Then I'm gonna take the model, and I'm gonna do, now this is where less is more for sure. Tap onto the logo a couple of times to get the paint out, as if he shouldered something or scraped away on a wall, and some of the paint gone out of the logo. Now be careful with this because you can easily hit the backpack, but if you do, it's black or whatever color that you're painting your marine with, so it's easy to fix that. And again, crappy brush, tap, tap. Okay, there we go. So I got like a random scraped away feeling on there. Now the second part is, we'll clean the brush, dry it, put it away. We take the fine brush that we had, the 301, take the Agrax Earthshade, always shake this, remember, because for some reason the texture goes into the bottom and you end up with like a shiny brown liquid. Take it straight from the pot. Now we're gonna do some oil linings. Now this is very fine work, but it's easy. You just, we need more. Tap the model and then drag it down as if there was dirt and oil just dripping away. And pulling onto the bottom. There we go. Again, this is very random and you have to practice with this. And this might have different effects on different shoulder pad colors, but for white I think this works really well. And then I do a few random streaks here and there. If I do too much, I just brush it away with my hand. Do another one, another one, another one, turn it around. And again, the same thing. Downwards, dirt, grime on the battlefield, getting into the recesses. There we go. And then a few random scrapes, just to give the illusion of something bad happened here and there. Cool. Now you could totally stop here, but we're not gonna. Again, clean your brush. Now these 3-0s and nice brushes, look after them. This one is about 7 years old now, and I'm always trying to clean it really well and look after it. the other poor suckers are not that lucky. Now, with the more compact brush that I showed you before, we're gonna do the fun part now. It's the pigments. Now pigments, I must admit something, I'm not very good with them. I've seen many people online do amazing stuff with these using PVA glue and other stuff mixed into it. I just use them for my own purposes. Now this is like a powdery paint inside. I dabbed my brush into water just to grab some of the powders and put it on my palette. As you can see, this is like a powdered substance, but when it's mixed with water, it mixes into basically a matte color. And this is the material that your paints are made with. So we take some of that paint, put it onto the brush. Now I'm going to start with the legs, and this takes, again, less is more, and also you need some experience, but try not to make an homogenic level, because that's the mistake that I'm seeing in a lot of people. They do it like up to here, everywhere is mud, and then from there up there's nothing, and I don't think it looks natural. So I'm just going to tap random patterns on the feet. Might be hard to see because it's brown on black. I'll show you at the end. And as you can see, I'm trying to keep the top parts black and the bottom parts brown. And you just go all around the model, but again, remembering that you don't want to make it into one level. And tap, tap, tap. Get just a bit of water, more paint, dry it up somewhere. We see the tabard inside, so I'm just going to tap that as if there's mud on that. Tap, tap, tap. Lots of tapping, just like the tutorial I made for the Kill Team doors. This is a lot of trying to get some random paint and mud all over the model, underneath the boots. See, I got too much there, so I'm just gonna, with my hand, scrape it away. There we go. And tap, tap, tap. And when it dries, it looks more matte and natural on there. So it won't look as shiny like this as it is now. And go just all the way around. That's a bit too much, I'm gonna dry it. Tap, tap, tap. All the way around. On the tabard, we're just gonna do just a bit. Random shapes. I think that's enough. Tap, tap, tap. And there we go. And whoops, scrape it away. There we go. And see, even on the scripture on the leg, it looks very natural where it goes over the paper and everything. I'm gonna show you like that. Right, so that's the legs done. I'm just gonna do just a bit on the shoulder pads, and this we gotta be careful with. So I'm gonna scrape away and get the brush into a more open shape. Just gonna tap 1, 2, maybe here, 3, not too much, less is more. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We got like a random, maybe just a bit more here. And again, this takes some experience and trial and error to see what you like and if it's too much or not. Now, you can call it quits here, but I like to do just a bit on everywhere else as well, where it might come in contact with dirt. So underneath the elbows, the hand, maybe the gun might have some here. There would be some there on the arse, because they sit down as well, they get tired. And here, just a bit. There we go. That's a weathering tutorial. And that took us, what, 10 minutes? Easy. I hope you like this. I'm just gonna show it all the way around. Just like that. And yeah, please like and subscribe, and do message me with your own models and ask me questions, because I would love to answer them. Thank you guys, bye bye.